So hello guys. So today I'll show how to create this water splash. So let's play this thing and this one and play this one. So I'll show how to create this uh, water splash and how to set up this all this thing and how to render this white water. Okay. So this is my render which I have done previously. I'll show how to set up this file also, how to create from scratch. Okay. So this is the only for the white water render. It's not the water render. This is only the particle render. Okay. Uh, so so let's dive in my file. Okay. So yes. So first I showed how to create this thing. This is for the overview for the file. Okay. So this is my actual scene file. Okay. Yeah, we have multiple camera. Okay. So first of all we have a asset. Okay. So this is my asset. Okay. This is the rock which I download from Megascan this thing. So this is our asset. Okay. Let's transform this to okay. Four. Okay. So this is our rock, and this is for the source thing. Okay. So this is our source, click source. Okay. And here is the uh, collision, all collision. Okay. And this for scene. Okay. So this are scene. This are scene. Okay. Okay. Go. Okay. Do this is my scene. This is my rock. Okay. So this is my scene. And this is my white water. So okay. This is the white water, and this is the flipbook. This is the older one which I tested in this geometry, and this is the another one. Yeah, this is the latest one. Right. So don't worry, I will show to you how to create this thing from the scratch. Okay. This is the overview my file, and here is the render node. Okay. So this is for the overview file. In next video, I'll show how to create this thing from the scratch. Yeah. So this is my actual geometry. Okay. So this is my geometry which I download from the Megascan. Okay. And so first of all, I need a create asset. Uh, okay. Geometry node, and it's called our source, no, all pip, and click object merge node, and I just copy this asset from the here, restrict here. See, we get our geometry, okay, and I just delete this text so I take active delete now and delete this material shop. The primitive material shop. So you get this thing, okay. So first of all, I just create my camera, scene camera, okay. New camera. Call render cam and second thing I just okay, not okay, now geo and second thing my the source, okay, this thing, the source, okay. So we need this source, okay. So I take one box node and this to transform this area, yeah. Transform this thing, yeah. And I need a point from volume for need the volume, need the point, scatter point, okay. So here I just put 0.05. If you decrease this thing we get more point, okay. This is the point separation, alright. Okay, so we need some noise in this volume, so that we just create a attribute drop and create a turbulent noise, take a turbulent noise position and CD, okay. So we get the noise pattern, right, and I just promote all these parameter, okay. So just right click and where yeah, create input parameters, okay. So yes, start add noise, okay, and you can just choose this thing. Okay, little bit offset, you can put one. All like So this is we got our noise in this volume, and I need to blast this thing. Okay, so I take a blast now, and let's type $cd dot x. I think that is this thing 0.5 to point. So we just deleted something. Okay, yeah. So we got just deleted this some point. You can change from here if you need more gap. Okay. So this should be fine for me. Okay, and next thing we just converted this thing to VDB. Okay, so point from VDB from particles. Yeah, so just reduce this thing 0.21 no, to 0.5, boxes size 0.05 also, 0.25, 1, 0.2, 0.1, yeah, 0.1 should be okay. 0.05, no, yeah, 75, and then you can just convert to polygon. So convert, so we convert to polygon, yeah. So this is for actual emitter out source. Okay, so this is for the source and this is for the volume. Not volume, this for the we use for this thing in for the collider. Okay, later, and this is our source. Okay, so we have need the ground also. I take a grid node, and yeah, it should be fine. I just increase this to 50 by 50, and take a poly extrude node. I take a poly extrude node and it's a little bit. Minus 0.1. I should be output there. Okay. Output there. 0. Zero point 0.025. Yeah. And equal to transform node. I take on transform node to little bit down in y axis 0.025. Minus 0.1. Yeah. Take one node and it's called out ground. So this is our ground. Okay, and this is our main geo out rock geo. It's called rock geo. Okay, so you can get three things: the rock geo source and this ground thing. Okay, so you got our plate, and next we get our collision geometry collision. For collision, I take a object marks node and its name should be first. I just take this out rock geo and just copy and paste this thing here from here. Okay, I just click Ctrl C and here I just take a Ctrl V. Okay, so for collision I use VDV. Okay, so first I just take a VDV from polygon. Uh, so one thing for this, if I check this geometry, there is the hole in this geometry. So for in this case, so I just use polycap node or you can use the polyfill node. Okay, so this is my, so it's filling up. Okay, so in the polyfill here is the option. Yeah, try this. Yeah, use this thing, triangle fan. Okay, and then I just use a convert to video. Okay, so if you turn off this thing, this collision is broken because of this inside this geometry is the empty, that's why. Okay, so after that you can get this collision, and here you can just uh, increase the resolution. Okay, so you get a collision and click on null node and you can say this is for out ground, sorry, rock VDV, and copy this thing, and this is for the rock, this is for the geo, which this thing will use in the dop network later. Okay, if you press shift S, so you can get this thing, this node shape. Okay, same thing I just copy paste for the ground also. Out rock, you can go here, the pref, there is the out ground. Okay, yeah, so get out ground. Okay, this is for the VDV. Okay, and this is for and name out ground VDV and out. Let's copy this thing out ground G. Alright, no need this for the polyfill. Okay, you can just alright. So we get a prep geometry and the collision. Next video I will show how to add the dop network Okay, how to create the dynamic setting. Okay. Yes, so in this part, I will show how to create this simulation setup. Okay, so first of all, we need a DOP network. So this is our DOP network, and we call it a sim. So splash sim, whatever you want. Okay, so you just change the name. Sorry. So this is the splash sim. This is the DOP network. Okay, and inside the DOP network you add a flip object and need a flip solver, flip solver, okay, volume source, take a gravity node. Okay, so this is my flip object, and this is for the volume source. It's put in the source area. This is my gravity, and this is the output node. Okay, yeah. So if you set up this things, you can get this bounding object. Okay, so we call our the static object the collision object. Okay, so first for the collision object we go here. So this is our collision object. This is the rock, and this is the rock one, and this is for our ground one. Okay, so first I just call this rock one. So just select and copy, control C, and in the splash sims, and take a static node, static object. So we need two static object, one for the rock and one for the ground object. So I just copy this thing, alt and click on mouse button. So it's called this rock object, rock or stone, whatever you want, rock collision, and this is for the ground collision. Merge this two three. Okay, so for the rock collision, here is the soft path, so we need the soft geometry path. Okay, so this is the collision, so I need this path. Okay, let's copy this and paste it here, soft path. Okay, so you can get our soft path inside the DOP network. Okay, and need a merge node, and this and this. Okay, so this is our network. This is for our rock, and I need the ground also. So just you can just from here you can go here with the collision out ground G also. Okay, so you can get our ground also. So here is the display option. You can turn on off this. Okay, so this is the soft. This is the not the actual collision. Okay, so this is the soft part. For the actual collision, you can add from here. Okay, so in this here. So here is the collision object. So if I turn on, and for the rock thing, if I turn on and the display option off, so we don't have a collision option for the, and this is the display geometry. This is for the showing purpose. Okay, so this is the actual shop, not the reading person. So for the collision, so I just this is the method mode. So you can just turn into the volume sample, and you can just copy this and proxy volume. You can paste this, and for the geo instead of you can type VDB. Okay, this VDB. Alright, so you can go from here also. You can choose the out rock VDB. So this is your actual collision. If I turn off this, you can get our collision. So this is our actual collision. Alright. So I just turn off this, and if you turn on this, it take time for the updating in the viewport. So always turn off. Just check one time and turn off that after that. So just turn on the display geometry, and the same thing for this one. The ground you can just copy this, and instead of G you can type VDV. Okay, so you can get our just turn off and select this and mode or volume sample. Alright. That's showing the right. 1 second. Okay, just ignore for this. Okay, and so this D okay. Yeah, so now it's going. So one thing I changed. You go to the collision. Okay, you go here. So instead of the normal grid, so I just 1 second. I just increase the rows and column, and I increase the mountain. I add the mountain soft, so I get some noisy thing. Okay, mountain kind of shape. Okay, so I just increase the amplitude and increase the element size, and use extrude volume mode instead of the poly extrude. Okay, so here is the depth and everything you can change. Okay, so just use this thing. So we get our the collision also. This is our collision and ground and this. Okay, and this is our uh, rock or stone. All right. So this something is uncheck, and this also uncheck. So this box is a domain or actual domain. So for the domain thing, we change our domain. So we need no need this kind of larger domain. Okay, so in the ground I just increase. So in the flip solver, you can go to the volume motion. Here is the box size, so you can control your domain size. Okay, so this is my domain. So go to the volume motion and click this one, the handlebar. You can control from here. So just control from here. Okay. Yeah. So our domain is complete. And second thing, the volume source. So this is our volume source. So we need our flip source here. Okay. So flip source. I go to the flip source. Here is the our flip source. Okay. So you can add the flip dop source. Okay. This one. And you can use this flip dop source. So just copy this thing. Control C. So this is our source. Yeah, this is my flip source. Okay, so copy this and go here and just paste it here. So this is our flip source. And if you get this option, okay, so this is the for the initial option. So you could go here and just remove this. So okay, and flips in the volume source, you just the initialize option should be source flip. Okay, so you can get a flip source. So it's there's some sprite. Okay, so you can change the visualization option from sorry, um flip object, yeah, flip, go to the flip object and go to the particle, and visualization you can choose sprite to particle. So you get a particle and you can increase the range also. Okay, and in the this flip shows, okay, in the asset option. Okay, so you just play this thing, so you can see the flip going this direction. Okay, just turn off the display and so how can you get this direction? Okay, so for this thing you can go to here the prep option. In this flip shot there is the velocity option x y z. Okay, so there is the velocity option x y z. So for my case, in the d direction, I need our velocity in the d direction. So this is our rock here, and you can see this is the z axis. Okay, so the splashing, for the collision you can just change 20, 30. Okay, and for the flip object, this is the particle separation. If you increase this particle separation, your point can also increase. Okay, so just copy parameter, go to the flip, and flip shows us paste relative reference. Okay, go to the splashing here. What? Why not this one? Yeah, so you can get the fuzzing. My God, it's too much. Okay, so I need this. I want to change the point size. So you can press D and go to the geometry option, and then there's the pixel, and I need this thing only just emit in 10 frames. So it's emitting in the initial time is the by default is 1. So just it's active rate only the 10 frame. Okay, not the full rate. So if I take a dollar, this is less than 8, so you can get yeah, so you can get this thing. You see, okay. So this is our the actual first thing. Okay, uh, this the volume motion can go to the peak object in the volume motion. Which, yeah, and I need to some add some drag also. Pop drag. So by default is set to 1. That's why it's dying. Yeah, it's not dying. Yes. So just here resistance should be 0.1. Yeah, is 0.01 or 0.05. So let's make one playbook for this. Okay. So if you want to turn off this domains, you can go to the volume motion, volume limit, and uncheck this one. Okay. I have to make one flipbook for this. Yeah. So our flipbook is done. Okay. So I want to change something. If you want to in this flip object and can go to here. The flip object. The flip object in this volume limit. No, with the particle motion you can go. You just turn off reseed particle and can add this droplet also. So it's 50.5. Let's see how it's so. So let's make a play blast with the droplet value 3. So droplet kind of okay. Just I want okay. Just need to play blast and I will explain you in this play blast. So our two play blast is done. So this is the latest one with the droplet. If I pause this 41 frame, here is the 41. So you can see the difference between this is the actual art droplet. Okay. So see if you check here. So this is a with no droplet. Okay. And this is with droplet. Okay. So in this this sim I turn on this droplet, so you can this is tiny particle. Okay, so this is our actual droplet. All right. So this is the difference between the if I turn off this droplet thing. If I any splash hit in a rock, so there is the some droplet also emitting from this actual main oil. Okay, so this should be on. Okay, so you can just if you want you can increase I'll also use the one pop track or also and I use the group uh, droplet hit up thing sorry 8 it should be 90. Okay, and you can catch this thing, so take one geometry node and call click import. You can go the dot import fields Just copy this flashing, Control C, go here, paste here, and again copy this thing, and copy this also, make a slash, and click object, and choose particle. Okay, and so we get the particle, only the particle. Okay, and for the caching you can note, you can which node, the offload compress node, you can use the offload compress node. Okay, and it should be same with this particle separation. You can go here and copy this, copy parameter, and the clip, and paste it here, paste into the holes, the file cache. You can save your cache upon nice job for the particle clip, particle cache. Okay, you can, if you want, you can cache this. Okay, so definitely cache this. So if you don't want to cache, the scene may crash. Okay, so just cache this. I already cached this file, so I don't want to cache this. So you want to cache. Okay, so so that's it for in this video. In next video I'll show how to create white water theme and all the rest of the thing. So thanks for watching, guys. So this is my cache. Okay, so one thing I forgot, mm, before the caching, uh, you can go here, sim area, and just turn on the vorticity, this option. Okay, so I just by default is turn off. Okay, so you can turn on this add vorticity. Okay, and after that you can cache. Okay, so this is my cache. Okay, and now the part is the white water thing. Okay, so for this thing I just everything. Yeah. So this is my cache. Okay, so this is the packed cache. Okay, so this is not unpacked. Okay, so if you want to unpack this, you can point unpack, unpack point. So you can get this all this point. Okay, and if you want to show how look like this, you need to particle fluid surface and just set to particle and visualization vorticity. Okay, so you can get the particle color. Okay, all right, so this is my particle. For the fluid surface we need the only need the surface thing. Okay, it only need the surface and the velocity. So I just blast something, take a blast node. Okay, and just delete surface and the velocity. Okay, and check grade non selected. So you see nothing in here, but if you check this information tab, you can get the point number and everything. Okay, so and so this is I just deleted this thing. So this is our call SDF. Okay, you can download. You can download. This is whitewater SDF. SDF source. And now take to whitewater source. Type whitewater source. So this is our source. If you click this, you can get this. Okay. So this is our source. So I just in this whitewater source tab just go the source area, turn off emit curvature, turn off acceleration. We need only a particle emit from the this only from the vorticity. So you just take a code and maximum to 12. Okay, and here just mask. Okay, GF5 and rest everything is same. Okay, as it is. Click the download and call whitewater source. So this is our source and this is our SDF. Okay, go outside and this. Take one geometry node, call white sim. So white sim take a whitewater source, not source. Oh, sorry, not geometry. Take a dot network and call whitewater sim. Go inside, okay, whitewater object, whitewater solver, and we need our collision also. So we get our collision from this flash. So just manually move this thing and just copy this collision object and just paste it here. So merge this and in the whitewater solver here is the volume source, so we need our SDF. So here is our SDF. Okay, and make sure you can turn on auto it. Just Ctrl C, go here and paste it here, and again go to input and control source area and paste it from here. Okay, yeah, so you can get our point. And one thing is missing, the limit. In whitewater source you can go to limit and here is the you can go to manual and the flip object, volume motion, volume limit. Just copy this parameter, the volume box size, copy parameter, go here, paste the reference, again go to the splashing, copy box center, copy parameter and paste it here. Okay, so you can get so we turn on auto update, we get our box. Okay, so this is your white water. Okay, and in this you can go to white water object, go to the post, it's an emission form to add forms. Just change to your profile. Rest of scene to emission. I need some in the emission tab. Just increase the bubble count. Okay, and this is the white water option. Here is the yeah, white water scale. You can change from here. You can, if you want to decrease this, so you can get more particle. See, if you change this, you can get more particle. Alright. So here is 0.5, 0.05 depends on your system. Okay. If you have a good system, you can increase this the particle count. Okay. So this is our white water. So I want to catch this thing. So just take a and for the splash scene in the clip import in this top import file, you need these three things. Okay, a geometry, surface, and velocity. After that, you can get this thing. Okay, so just select from here the this flip. Okay, fluid flip. Okay. So for the white water scene, I just take one geometry node and it's called white water import and okay, top input field. Let's copy this thing, go inside, paste it here, and paste this white water object, copy this, and go inside, paste white water object, and choose the this thing. Okay, and take a file cache and cache this thing. Okay, so I have already cached my file. Okay, so here is the my file. I already cached this thing. So this is my white water. So yeah, this is my white water cache, and this is for visualization purpose. Okay, so this is my white. So you did not get this thing because this is the OTL I just made for the customized visualization. Uh, so this is nothing. Okay. See, if you want to show this your visualization, you can get the particle this thing. This one. Just copy this thing and paste it here. Velocity, you can change the velocity. Okay, so you can get your this thing, the white water thing. Okay, and this is the custom visualization. So if you want to See how to create this thing. I will show you in next video how to do this thing. Okay, so this is the only particle we need. Okay, so this is our actual particle. These two things for the visualization purpose. It's no need to worry about this two thing, this thing. Okay, so let's make one play blast. Yeah, so this is the play blast for white water. Okay, so if you want how to create this thing, I will show you in next video, and in next video I will show how to render this white water. So that's for it. I know this video is longer. So next video I will show how to render this white water thing. Okay. So thanks for watching. Bye bye.